Hi, I'm Seth Jaffee. I'm designer of Eminent Domain, and I'm a developer for Tasty Minstrel games. Eminent Domain Escalation, a couple things about that. First of all, the Kickstarter project. I don't remember the backer numbers, but I do know that we got like $100,000. The original game, which got $48,000. At the time, $48,000 was a huge deal. And now $48,000, like, whatever. But we were thrilled to get it. And I was even more thrilled to get, up to $100,000 on the expansion. So I think people who really know the game and like the game a lot are going to really dig the expansion. I'm a little worried that people will play the expansion without playing the base game more than once or twice, and they might get a little overwhelmed. A lot of people ask, how come there's 3 different ships? Well, they're all the same thing. And the answer is because the mold had 3 different shapes. And I was going to call them 1s, 3s, and 5s, like denominations, but I thought, no, I've got an idea. I bet I can make an expansion that uses that. And so I kind of hadn't done it yet, but I was sure I could do that. And now I have. You get a fleet tile, which lets you upgrade ships from fighters to destroyers and from destroyers to battle cruisers. And it's kind of like a little tech tree for the ships. And battle cruisers give you powers and Earth points, and some planets require destroyers to attack. All the roles kind of got amped up. Warfare became the most obviously powerful because you can do all these things with ships now. Research, there's a ton more research. All the new tech is purchasable the normal way with research, or you can spend ships. So like a level 1 tech could be 3 research or 3 fighters. A level 2 is 5 research or 2 destroyers. So all the new tech, you can add it to your deck without having to concentrate on research, which I think is a cool new dynamic. There's even a new category, which is you have to have 1 of each planet type. It's called diverse technology. So if you're the guy that has like a metallic planet and a fertile planet and an advanced planet, and you're like, I can't get any level 2 tech. Well, now you can get cool tech that requires all 3. So let's play with 5 players. I think people will dig that. There are 6 new start planets. There are expensive ones. So these guys cost 5 and 5, or 5 or 5, I guess, instead of 2 or 2. But they have 2 symbols on them. The type of start planet is a prestige start planet, where they cost the same, 2 and 2, but they're prestige type. So they don't have a type for research, but they make whatever resource you want, and they have a symbol. Maybe the coolest thing, though, is the scenarios. They are specific starting conditions, so you deal them out, or you draft them, however you want to do it, and it gives you a slightly modified starting deck. It gives you a specific technology you start in play, like a level 2 technology in play, and a specific start planet to start with. So I might start with Fertile Ground in play, which is like one of the most strong cards in the first game. But I can play that against you, and you get to start with, I don't know, like one of the new level 2 techs that's really powerful in your hand or whatever. And it's really an interesting matchup because you start out not equal, and you start out with cool powers right from the outset. I believe we promised everyone December, and we're well on our way to getting that. I have a feeling that we're going to be maybe even a little bit early, but I'm not going to promise that because I know how that goes. And this is the Kickstarter exclusive box that has the foil signature. That's the only difference between that box and the regular box.
Congratulations to all the winners of the Cheese Regional Conquest Program.
So many times. It was food or board game, and I went with the wrong decision.
There's always more food.
There's always top
board games are each a one-time expense, whereas food you're gonna have to buy constantly. So what's one meal really?